Oobleck, what's that? I hear you ask. Now, Oobleck is a non-Newtonian fluid. Now, that's just a fancy scientific term that means it can be both a fluid, like a liquid, and a solid at the same time. It has properties of both and can interchange between them both. Now, let's learn more. All right, this is our awesome checklist for today's lesson. These are the learning objectives that we want to achieve by the end of the lesson. Firstly, to be able to make Oobleck. Hopefully you're successful in making it today. Then, to know that Oobleck is a non-Newtonian fluid. Then, to know that a non-Newtonian fluid is a substance that is both solid and liquid or can interchange between the two. Finally, as an extension, you can write a little explanation paragraph to describe the experience you had today making Oobleck. Now remember, don't forget to access our channel for more information on how to make a really great explanation text. Okay, let's get started. Wow, it's so hot! Do you know what lava is? Lava is that red and yellow liquid that explodes out of volcanoes. Now, did you know that lava is also a non-Newtonian fluid? It can be a rock or it can be a liquid. Now, you've probably seen those images of that red, yellowy, molten rock flowing down the mountain, and also it going hard like rock. So it can switch between the two things. All right. Now, if you're in class, you can talk to the person next to you. If you're not, you can say it out loud and think for yourself. Can you think of everything you know about volcanoes? And can you also maybe try and think of another non-Newtonian fluid? Okay, good luck and have fun. For this experiment, we're going to first start with our awesome material list. These are the materials we're going to need for this Oobleck experiment. The first thing we're going to need is about 100 mils of water. Now that can be any water. It can be tap water, it can be any water you have lying around. It doesn't matter. So about 100 mils of water. The second thing we're going to need is about a cup of corn flour. So if you know your measurements right, you'll notice that 100 mils to about a cup of corn flour is almost a 2-to-1 ratio. So you have 2 lots of corn flour for every 1 lot of water. All right, so the next thing on our list is some food coloring. Now food coloring can make our experiment a little bit more exciting and fun. So that's our list, let's get into it. Okay, this is step 1 in the experiment. You can see the video here is from an experiment I did earlier to make Oobleck. Step 1, you got to organize your materials and your equipment. You can see there I've got 100 mils of water poured and measured. I also have some food coloring. There's also some corn flour. So making sure you're organized is a big part of being a great scientist. Step 2 in the experiment, you can see that I'm adding the colored water very gradually to the corn flour. Now, I could have done it the other way around. I could have added the corn flour to the water. So if you have an unlimited supply of corn flour, you can do that. Otherwise, I recommend doing what I did in the experiment, which was to add gradually the water, stirring at the same time. All right, let's keep going. Okay, for step 3 in the experiment is just to mix. Continue to mix the corn flour and water together until you feel you have made Oobleck. So what it should be a little bit liquid and a little bit solid. You should have that consistency where you have the two things working together. And a final thing, don't forget to play with it. You might want to lift it up and drop it, or just knead it and enjoy. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed making Oobleck today. Let's recap the learning objectives from today's lesson. Give me a thumbs up if you're able to make Oobleck successfully. Keep your thumbs up if you now know that Oobleck is a non-Newtonian fluid. Even better, give me another 2 thumbs up if you now know that a non-Newtonian fluid is ... something that can be both a solid and a liquid, and it can interchange between the 2 things. Now, as a final awesome objective today, perhaps you even wrote a little short explanation paragraph describing the experience you had making Oobleck today. Now, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for really great videos on how to write the best explanation paragraph ever. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for learning with us today at Awesome English. I hope you found this science experiment fun. And remember, if you want to access more of these great videos to help your English or to engage in science, please access the link below and like and subscribe. And remember, I'll see you next time, and stay awesome.